Hi, Mario.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
Okay, Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem. How was your day?
Quiet.
Gets long when you don't work, right? Yeah.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Just getting ready for the hot weather coming up this week, huh?
The what?
Get ready for the hot weather coming up this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, today was nice. Yeah, nice
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and
Hello,
even.
hello, boys.
Hey,
Enjoying the good weather?
oh, you good? Why you can? Why you can? Supposed to get real hot this week, huh?
Yeah, I hope
Good.
so. I like it hot.
Oh, you do, huh? Okay.
The house is cool. I like it hot.
Okay, so you don't go out too much then, huh?
I don't mind the heat. Get a suntan.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Hello.
Hey, Mario.
How are you?
Uvalde, did you have a good day?
Yeah. Very good.
All right. Where's our rabbi?
I don't know.
Hello, Johnny and Walter.
Hello. We're the fearless leader.
Good to Kasha.
All right. Maybe he's preparing a speech for today, or is he speaking today?
He's got, what does he have? The Navi share tonight too? Zorba?
No, not today. No,
No,
he had this rabbi speaking at Yavne.
Who's speaking? Rabbi Einhorn?
Schwab. What is his name? Schwab? Something like that? I don't know.
Yes.
Gotta catch up with a big Daf. Shoot.
Nandalad?
Well, Nun Dalet is pretty big, yeah. But we didn't finish
Too bad.
Nun Hey. Nun Gimel, I mean, we didn't
Good
finish.
Gimel Amud base. Nachon. On the bottom.
Mhm.
There we go.
Good evening, everybody.
Evening.
We left off on Nun Gimel Amud Beis. Mostly Rav Papa. It's about a few lines from the top of Nun Gimel Amud Beis. Gozel Matbeya v'nifsal. Person stole a coin, and then the government that printed the coin devalued it. Or he stole truma v'nitmes, and it became tummy. Or he stole chometz v'over lava pesach. So Goslin has to return the item he stole. Even though these things are not worth anything anymore, he can return it. These are examples of damage that's not identifiable. it's a hezek shena nicker. Iyamrit hezek shena nicker shmei hezek. Hi gaznu umamonim ali boy shlum. He has to. He should pay the financial loss. So tiyufta. So Chizkiah, who tried to say that really hezek shena nicker shmei hezek, and that Vartora, Shogeg, and Mazid would have to pay, we hold like Rav Yochanan that Hezek Shein and Nicker, you don't have to pay. Lema Kitanoi. Let us say that this issue is Machlokes Tanoi. Metame, person like we learned in the Mishnah was Metame Chulin. That was Tohor of his friend. If you mixed Truma with Chulin, so it's worth less, not because can only sell it to a coin. Somebody did an act to Yayin to make it Yayin Nesech. All of these are examples where you've changed the value of something, but it's not recognizable. There are halachic issues. Echad shogig v'echad mezid chayiv, div Rab Meir. And we're going to say that Rab Meir has a shmei has. Rabbi Yomi b'shogig potter, the mezid chayiv, because he's going to hold like Rav Yochanan hezek shena nickers eino chayiv, but we make a mezid pay as a knas, right? My lavakamilki, the Marsa Rab Meir will hold hezek shena nickers shmei hezek. That's why you're chayiv if you were shogig and a mezid. Umar Sava and Rabbi Yehuda would hold lo shmei hezek. Really, both of the Tanoim will hold that an unrecognizable damage is not a damage. The question is, so we make a knas by a mezid because we don't want people going around intentionally damaging people's stuff using this mechanism of either mixing chulin with truma or making ayin nesech. And one mandomer knas is shoygig because of mezid, like a low plu. And Marsav comes to shog, right? Marsav comes to shog mezid. Marsav lo comes to shog mezid. That's why only a mezid is chayiv. Now, I'm going to show you a stira, says the Gemara. Ramid Rab Meir Rab Meir, v'Ramid Rab Yehuda Rab Yehuda. The Tanya. Hamavashel b'Shabbos. Somebody cooks on Shabbos. So, if you did it b'shoigeg, you didn't know that you're not allowed to cook on Shabbos. So yoichal, that food can be eaten. He can eat it himself. B'mezid lo yoichal div Rab Meir. Rav Yehuda Omer b'shoigeg yoichal l'motzei Shabbos. Can't eat it right away. Can eat it motzei Shabbos. B'mezid lo yoichal oilamis. Rav Yochanan Sandler Omer b'shoigeg yoichal l'motzei Shabbos la'acherim v'lo lo. He can never eat it. It can be eaten b'motzei Shabbos to other people. B'mezid lo yoichal oilamis lo lo v'lo la'achem. Nobody can eat. Kashad Rab Meir Rab Meir. Here, previously, in the case of Hezek, Shein, and Nicker, he made no distinction between Shogig and Mezid. Here, he's making a distinction between Shogig and Mezid. And Kashad Rabbi Yehuda. Because previously, Rabbi Yehuda said that you don't knas him b'shoigig, and here Rabbi Yehuda is knasing him b'shoigig. So it's Rab Meir, Rabbi Loi Kasha, Tikon is b'drabona. people stay away from Shabbos violations. When does Reb Meir say there's a knas? By rabbinic stuff, where people might be lax. B'doraisa loy kos. Freitimor v'amenasech doraisa uv'kokanis. Doing nisu chayayin is doraisa, and he made a knas. So mishum churma avodah zarah kanas lei. Avodah zarah is so stringent that he added the knas thing. Rav Yehuda also like kasha. Ki loy kanas b'rabbanan. Rav Yehuda doesn't give a knas by rabbinic dinim. But b'doraisa, like Shabbos, kanas. I've menasech the rights of a loy kanas, but that doesn't fit his criteria. By Nisuch Hayayin, it's a din of deraisa, and he did make a knas. Oh, Mishum Churma Avodah Zarah Mivdil B'dila Minei. Avodah Zarah, you don't need to make a knas by Avodah Zarah. So chomer. Now says the Gemara, Ramid Rab Meir B'deraisa. I'll show you a stira. We previously have said that Rab Meir holds that you only knas by a rabbinic din, but by a deraisa dika din you don't knas in general. I'm going to show a stira, the Tanya. Hanoteya b'Shabbos. Somebody plants on Shabbos. B'shoigeg, if he does it b'shoigeg, you don't have to uproot it. V'mezid yeyakir, has to be uprooted. Uvashviz, shmita, and you plant, bein b'shoigeg, bein b'mezid yeyakir div Rab Meir. Rabbi Yehuda Omer b'shvius b'shogeg yikam b'mezid yiyakir, u'v'shabbos bein b'shogeg b'mezid yiyakir. So we see Rab Meir, even though Shemitah is a Dvar Torah thing, and Rab Meir knast him even by shogeg. And the previous paraisa we said that when you cooked on Shabbos, Rab Meir did not make a knas. So the Gemara first says, Ulutameich, the way you're learning, Tikshalacha hi gufa. You can ask internally. Michte hataraisa v'hataraisa. Shabbos and Shemitah are both deraisa. Maishna Shabbos, Maishna Shemitah. Why should there be a difference? Elahasam kediktani time. Rab Meir. B'nei ma ani oimer b'Shabbos b'shogeg yikad b'mezid yokir. How come I make a distinction between Shemitah and Shabbos? Mipnei sheYisrael moinin l'shvius. They know this is the first year of the tree, the second year of the tree, the third year of the tree, because they need to keep track of Orla net to revive. So they know that this tree was planted on Shemitah, and there's a reason why we're uprooting it. But ein moinin l'shabbosas. Don't know which day of the week. Keep track what day of the week a tree was planted. People don't remember that it was planted on Shabbos. So it's not going to be known for a long time. Gives another reason. Davar acher. Nechsher Yisrael al hashvis. People were more suspicious of people not keeping Shemitah than people not keeping Shabbos. Below next to Shabbos, you don't have to knas Shabbos. Now, my davar, why do you have to give a davar? Sometimes people will remember when they planted a tree on Shabbos. Because maybe the 30th day before Rosh Hashanah falls on Shabbos. There's a din that if you plant a tree within 30 days of the next year, it's considered like it's the first year of the tree. People keep track of that. The Natahu Yoima, who the Sakale Shasa, he got already 1 year count. The Ilo Lo Sakale Shasa. So you then might say, people, there is no distinction between Shemitah and Shabbos. People will remember the tree. So I'll give you another reason. The reason I give a knas by Shemitah and not by Shabbos is because people are not lax in the dinim of Shemitah. Now, Rabbi Yehuda like kasha, because Ba'asr Rabbi Yehuda Chamir Lushvius. In the neighbor of Rabbi Yehuda, they were not lax for Shemitah. You are a convert, the son of a convert. Omer Lei responded, I'm not a Shemitah fruit fresker like you are. I mean, they were exchanging insults. So you see, eating Pero Shvius and Shemitah was a big deal in Rabbi Yehuda's area. Toshma. I'll show you other steers between Rav Meir regarding Knas. Achal Truma Tmeya. Truma belongs to a Kohen. And I eat Truma that belongs to a Kohen. Now, I'm not allowed to do that. But I also damaged him monetarily. But it was Truma Tmeya, which he can't even eat. Now, Mishalim Chulun Tohirin. I have to pay him back Chulun that's Tohor. If I paid him back Shilem Chulun Tmeim Mau. Omer Tzumchas Meir B'Shoigeg Tashlum of Tashlumim. The payment is okay. B'Mezid ain't Tashlum of Tashlumim. B'Chachomim Omrim Echad Zeh V'Echad Zeh Tashlum of Tashlumim. But Choyzer Mishalim Chulun Tohirin. He has to still pay him back Chulun. Bavinam B'Mezid. Amai ain't Tashlum of Tashlumim. How come in the name of Rav Meir they said if he did it with Mezid, it's not good payment? Tavol of bracha. The Alchemine needed lo chazi lebimei tumaso. He ate something which is truma tmei that even the Kohen cannot eat when he's tamei. The Komeshamle needed the chazi lebimei tumaso. Now, chulin tmeim, which he paid back, he can also eat that as a Kohen when he's tamei. There's something missing. And this is the emendation that has to be made. If he eats Truma Tmeya, he can pay anything back, including Chulin Tmeya. Truma Tohoira, then you got to give him back something he can eat. Mishalim Chulin Tohoira. Shilim Chulin Tmeya Mau. So Sumchos Amir Shema Meir B'Shoigeg Tashlum of Tashlum B'Mezid ain't Tashlum of Tashlum. It's not considered a payment. The Chachamim Oim Echad Zeh V'Echad Zeh Tashlum of Tashlum. But the Choyzer Mishalim Chulun Toim, you still have to pay, give him back Chulun Toim. Vam Ravacha Breid Ravika. Hacha B'Kansu Shogeg Atu Mezid. It could be nice. Do we make a low plug? People are not going to remember whether the Knas is Shogeg or Mezid, so we just take care of both of them. But Rav Meir Savar Loi Kansu Shogeg Atu Mezid. We didn't have to. The Chachamim Ermim Kansu. What is Achiyash? There's no comparison. Hasam Gavril Shalumika Mechabe. He's paying back and he's trying to make right for a mitzvah. And non naked velikness, we should be knas. So there Reb Meir doesn't knas. Toshma. You have the dam of a korban that you're supposed to do zrika. Shenitma uzrako. Became Tom, and the Kohen did it anyways, like it was Torah. Now, if the Kohen thought it was permitted, B'Shoigeg Hortza, and the Bailamar receive atonement. If he knows it's not correct, and he did it b'Mezid, lo Hortza. Here we don't make a Knas Shoigeg Mishum Mezid. Even though doing the Zrika is Osra only min Chachamim, which Rav Meir previously said you should make a knas. The Kohen wants to give this guy atonement. And not make him say. And we should knas him. We don't knas him even if he did it b'shoigeg. Toshma. A meister b'Shabbos. You're not allowed to give meister on Shabbos to allow you to eat tevel, because it's like you're fixing a kli. Now, if you did it b'shoigeg, yoicha, you can eat it. As the food is roy. If he did it b'mezid, we'd make a knas, lo yoicha. And here we did not knas shoigig otu mezid, even though it's all a rabbinic issue. No comparison. Here he's fixing the tevel. He wants to give meiser, and we're going to make a knas, a non-leikum v'liknase. Toshma. Amatvil kalim b'Shabbos. Kalim that you buy from a non-Jew, you have to toivel. Now, you cannot be toivel on Shabbos. It looks like you're fixing the kli. If you did it b'shoige because you don't know the halacha ishtamish behem, you're allowed to use it. If you know the halacha and you did it anyways, b'mezid lo yishtamish. And here again, we ask on Rav Meir. You told us, Rav Meir, that by rabbinic law, you cannot shoige got to mezid, and here you're not doing it. Whereas Zachi no comparison. Hasam gavrila tori mani kamechav, and here the guy is trying to do a mitzvah to be metame the metar the kli on unlike of a say. The Rami Rav Yehuda, I'll Rav Yehuda as well, on issues that are only rabbinic, bidrabon, the Tanya. Naflu v'nispatzlu. You have like walnuts that are from an orla tree. It got mixed in a mixture with other walnuts. So the whole mixture is usher, because the walnut is a whole thing. So it goes a perach are considered a davar chashuv, and even 1 in 1,000 is not qualified. But if these walnuts got cracked a little bit and then they fell in, there's going to be bittul. So naflu v'nispatzlu means when they fell in, and then when they were in the mixture, they got cracked. Then when they fell in, there was no bittul because of their chashivas. There's no bittul. They're Rab Meir. They're Rab Yehuda. Rab Yosef, Rab Shimon Oimrim, b'shoigeg yalu. If he did it b'shoigeg, there is bittul. B'mezid lo yalu. V'ha'acha midaraisa chad b'trei batul. If you have more than rov midaraisa by a mixture, it already is mavatul, 2 to 1. But Rabbananu made a gzeira that it's 1 in 200. So, and Rabbi Yehuda said by rabbinic law we don't do a knas because kanas Rabbi Yehuda. Also, my time Rabbi Yehuda mishum da'asi le'arume. He's going to have kavana to do it. I was a shoygeg. Why? Because he wants nullification to occur. So, because of harama, Rabbi Yehuda says there's a knas as well. But Rabbi Yosef does not. Netiyah shel orla. A planting of orla or vineyard mixture between grapes and wheat. You're not allowed to use it. There's nullification 1 in 200. You could not have kavan. Even if you had kavana, it's 1 in 200. So how come Rabbi Yossi doesn't knas it like he did above? A person is not going to do one planting to answer his whole vineyard. He didn't do it b'kavana. And if he did it b'kavana, it's something that's not shchiach. And Chazal are not goys or something that's not shchiach. So this clear he didn't have kavod. Mishnah. HaKohanim shepiglu b'migdash. Balabos brought a korban, and the Kohen had a bad machshava, chutz lizmano. He made a pigul. Now the Bailim have to bring another korban. So the Kohen owes him money. So if the Kohen did it mezidin, chayovin. If he was amazing, he's chayiv to pay. Haya oisa imo b'taharas. Person was working with his friend with taharas. Told him, you know, those taharas that we worked with, they became tummy. Or haya oisa imo b'zvachim is working with korbanos. These korbanos became pig. Naaman, he's believed. Aval Omer lo, that's because it's in the present tense, and he has the ability to do these things now. But if he said in the past tense, Tarish Asisim Chabiyom Pliny, a week ago, Nitmu Zvachim Shazim Chabiyom Pliny Nispaglu Eino Neman. Maishta Reish or Maishta Seif. Omer Abaya, Kol Shabiyodo Neman. If he can do it now, and then he's believed when he says it now. Shas Maisa. Since he can do the psulan this time. In the past tense, he's not believed. Rava Amar Kagon to Ashkan Krevelo Amar Levelo Midi. He bumped into his friend after the event, didn't say anything. And then Lubosar Hachi, Ashkan Krevelo Amar Le. Then at a second bump in, he told him, you know, it became Tomei. Because if it was true, he would have told him it the first time. Since he didn't tell him the first time, he's not Naaman. He must be doing it now because he wants to cause a problem for the guy. You know, these tars I worked with you a week ago, they're Tomei. Also, Commander Ravami, Armalei, sure it's a din. The din is that we don't believe it. Armala fun of Ravasi, Rabbi, Ata Omer King? Do you say this? Achim Rav Yechim Shem Rav Yosi. Ma ese she'atorah ha'minasa. The Torah believes. Heichon ha'minasa. Where does the Torah believe? Amar Yitzchak Bar Bisna Kohen Gadol b'Yom Kippurim Yochia. Kohen Gadol goes by himself in the Kodesh Kodesh. And the Chi Omar Pigel after the event, Me'amin. He's believed. Manayadinan. How do we know that that's Travaksiv? V'chol Adam lo yeh be'ol moed. No one's in the Omoid with the Kohen Gadol. Elalav mishum de Mehemet. I afraid to come on. There's no right. Yom de mishamina de pogel. Maybe we heard him enunciate aloud that I'm going to eat of this korban tomorrow. Where it says Ilav de Mehemet, if he wasn't for belief, Avagav de Shamina Nami lo Mehemet. Because even if we heard it, we wouldn't believe it. The Dilma Labos Rachi Koman. Maybe he spoke out not at the Shas Maisa, or Vidilma de Chazina B'Pishpish, or maybe we saw him through there was a little door that entered that you could see what was going on with the Kohen Gadol. So Kasha, there's no raya from here. Haudas l'kamed Ravami Omer Lei Sefer Torah Kosafti Leploini Askar Shalolok Saftim Lishma. I wrote a Sefer Torah for this person. The Shema Hashem that I wrote in there, all of them, they're not good. Amalei Sefer Torah biyad me. Who has the Sefer Torah? Amalei biyad lokeh. The one who bought it. Amalei ne'eman ata lafsid scharcha. We believe you to the extent that he doesn't have to pay you, that you didn't write the Sefer properly. And he doesn't have to pay if he doesn't want to. But Yatanem Lavsi Sefer Torah. But we don't believe you about the Sefer Torah.
What happens if he got paid already? Does he have to give it back if he was said I made a mistake. If he gave it already, he got paid already for the Sefer Torah. This is talking about what he didn't get paid yet, therefore he loses his wages.
Well, then he's going to have to go to Bezdin and Amoitz B'Chavir Lavaraya, and then you could take it out of him if it was paid, and he admits that he didn't write it properly. The money will have to go back.
And we.
But if he didn't pay it, this Gemara is saying you don't have to pay him.
Right, that's what he said. But if he did,
But he can't parcel the Sefer Torah for the same reason that he couldn't damage the Taharas or the Korbanos.
So
He didn't do it to South Misa.
But he doesn't get his money back then. I mean, he doesn't take him his money.
He doesn't get paid.
Yes.
Correct. He admitted that he didn't do it, but we can't. The chayfetz we can't parcel. There's a certain value to writing the Shem Hashem. Why should he lose out the whole value of the Sefer Torah? What do you mean? Of course he loses out. If you have a Sefer Torah that the Shem Hashems were not written with the proper kavanah, it's not worth a penny. Let the Sofer take another pen and write over each Shem Hashem with the right kavanah. Now, come on, Nima Delak Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda says you can't do that. It's not. You come to a Vaydaber Hashem and Moshe Leinu, and you have to write Yud Kei Vav Kei. But for some reason, Niskavin Lichtov Yehuda. He had in mind he was going to write Yehuda instead. The Toy made a mistake, Lohitil Bodalid, and he wrote Yud Kei Vav Kei. Maver Lov Kumus Mekachet of Rabbi Yehuda. So Rabbi Yehuda allows you to take a pen and write over again. Even so, in Hashem and Amufcha. So, Afilu Tema Rabbi Yehuda, Ad Kolak Rabbi Yehuda, Ella, Bechada Askara. Rabbi Yehuda allows you to correct one bad written Shem Hashem. Aval the Kula Sefer Torah Lo, Mishum de Masakim Numer. If the Sefer has to go back and write every Yud Kei Vav Kei again, it's going to look like a spotted leopard. It's not going to be a pretty Sefer Torah, and Zek Keli Van Vey is not fulfilled. The Sefer Torah I wrote for Chaim Yankel, Gvilin Shelo Lo Ibadatam Lishman. I didn't tan the parchment Lishma. Amalei Sefer Torah Biad Mi. Who has the Sefer Torah? Amalei Biad Lekech, the buyer. Amalei Mitoch Shatanem and Lav Sitzcharcha. We believe you that you're going to lose out your payment out to them and Lav Sefer Torah. We do believe you to pass the Sefer Torah as well. And that's how we paskin. But the case about the Askarois, he's not Neman to pass the Sefer Torah. He is Neman to believe not to get his payment. Okay. So tonight, I encourage everybody to come to Yavne at 8:30 for the special Shir Rabbi Shvat. It'll be very interesting. Tomorrow, Rabbi Ari Shvat. He's Rav Kook, one of the world's experts in Rav Kook. He's talking about Charedim and the secular Hashkafa, etc. in Eretz Yisrael. Worth
Very nice. Okay.
Tonight, tomorrow 7:00 Daf, and the Navi Shir will be at 8:30.
Go ahead, Rennie. Thank you.
Thank you.